All right, so we are back, and today we have yet another interview leading up to the Showstar boxing event on March 5th, and that means talking with not only one member of the Beta Squad, but more importantly, one half of the co-main event, a man that's on a mission, in his own words, to take over the YouTube boxing scene. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I present King Kenny. Gentlemen, I've told you interviews are coming. I've told you this over and over, and now on behalf of Showstar, on behalf of the W.A.D.E concept, and I gotta be honest, on behalf of the most alpha member of the Beta Squad, the king himself, King Kenny is here. Kenny, what's up, my man?
Let's go, man. It's the main man, W.A.D.E. What's good? Pleasure to be on this channel, man, honestly.
I'm chilling, man. It's great to have you, and listen, not only are you having a co-main event fight on our Showstar card, you're a part of one of the biggest groups in UK YouTube, really on YouTube at the moment, Beta Squad. Man, talk to me about just what it's been like, not only being announced on this card, but having your boys behind you from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You've started this journey. Talk to me about having the support of Beta Squad, being on this card. What does it mean to you, man?
Honestly, it's a pleasure that my boys are backing me in this big event. It just shows how much this whole fight means to them as much as it means to me. And yeah, there's not really much I can say to that. I'm just glad that the boys are supporting me. I'm working hard 24/7 to obviously prove, like, because they believe in me. So I need to work hard to put that work in so that I can make them proud.
I agree. And we're going to get right into kind of what you're speaking on, the hard work that you're putting into this thing. I want to take it back before we talk about your opponent, and I know you got some things to say about your opponent. We're going to take back the first beginnings of your boxing journey, right? Now, we all saw the spar with you and Chunks, and I know that was a little more playful than anything else, but and to be fair, my boy Chunks got some hands.
Bro, Chunks has got hands, man. He's got hands. I did not know till that day that he's got hands. It's crazy.
Dude was throwing with not just power, but technique. I was like, hold on a second. Let's get Chunks on the Showstar card as well.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, it looked like he hated me. The way he was throwing hands. I was like, bro, we're meant to be boys. He was trying to smoke me.
Yeah, you must have said something crazy before y'all started. Man, I was just trying to take your head off. But all seriousness, that obviously content. You had Nico with the two pads on his hands as the referee.
Yeah.
But was that kind of the start of like where you started to really want to maybe box? Is that kind of where you started, or did you have combat experience before?
So I have an athletic background. I used to play rugby when I was a teen, but nothing combat sports. I didn't really grow up on combat sports, to be honest. This is something I started recently, and I realized I enjoyed it a lot. So I've been taking it very seriously. So obviously that video was just, well, you know, you've seen the King Sid videos. I just thought, yeah, this is a cool idea. Let me do it with the boys. And I've been wanting to get into YouTube boxing since 2017 or 18, when the first KSI versus Logan Paul fight was. I've been wanting to get into it since then, but obviously I haven't had the opportunity to. So it wasn't until after that fight, that spar with Chunks, I was like, yeah, even though I lost, something sparked inside me. I was like, yeah, let me take this more seriously. And then
I think that's why.
and see how I can improve.
Anytime you're on camera and you go in and it's a vulnerable thing, man. You're boxing, you're fighting. You can't fake it, right?
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
And so when you get in there and it's a world different. And I'm just like you, man. I played American football for 16 years, and after that, I started, training Muay Thai and sparring Muay Thai, and I was having dudes that looked like Fool's little sisters kick my shins in, getting choked out by guys that looked like they were 15 years old. I'm 26, trying to, so it's a different world, and it makes you motivated to want to go in there and do it more and get better, because there's that pride factor,
Yeah.
And right on the heels of that, so you start training boxing, right? You start after the spar with Chunks, and you start to really ingrain yourself in the sport. And something I got to tell you, man, I'll say it right here. I don't know what the timeline was from that spar to what the footage I'm sure you saw that I broke down. The levels that you've gained in such a short amount of time is ridiculous, brother. Talk to me about that, and your team, who you're working with, and how that's come about.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. It's just down to me being disciplined and having a really, really good coach that wants the best for me, if I'm going to be honest. My coach is my older brother. He used to be a professional boxer. and he actually trains professionals. So I was like, if I want to do this YouTube boxing properly, I need to get a really good coach that's going to train me to not make me look like a fool in front of everyone. I need to have the
Of course.
fundamentals solid. I need to know how to box before going into that ring. So the spar from Chunks compared to the second spar you saw was completely
Day and
different
night.
because we've been
Day and night.
we've been grinding hard in the gym, boy. Like
Yeah.
it's not been easy. It's not been easy at all.
No,
But we've
no, I've seen the improvements, man. And I said this in the video that I broke down. It shows not only in the improvements physically, right? You obviously you're a great shape, you're super athletic, but
yeah.
not the muscle memory is coming quicker than I've seen from a lot of guys,
Yeah.
right? And you have an extraordinarily kind of long reach as well. I noticed that in the video. You for a guy that I think Temperr is going to be a bit taller, and a lot of people are making a big deal about the reach.
Yeah.
It looks like at least you've learned how to use that to a certain degree. I've seen your jab. I've seen your corkscrew uppercut. Like those things are showing me you're falling in love with the sport. And I love stuff like that, man. And not only that, but like you said, you're putting in the work. You're taking time to take this seriously. And I think it's for two reasons. And this is kind of where we're going to get into this fight. Not only do you see in the YouTube land where guys come in and they want a bag and they hop in, maybe don't take it as seriously, and they get exposed for it. And not only is it a detriment to their boxing career, sometimes just a detriment to them as an individual. That, you know, you put your name, your legacy, your word behind something, and you go in and perform at a rate that's not necessarily what you want to be showing. It's going to hurt you, right? And this is boxing. You don't play it, right? So when you sign on the dotted line and you see that it's FaZe Temperrr across from you, what are your first thoughts? What do you think about FaZe Temperrr and this fight in general, and just kind of the matchup you have in front of you?
So obviously I was the one who called out FaZe Temperrr because I really wanted a fight originally. Slim,
because it was supposed to be originally Slim was
originally it was supposed to be Slim, but Slim wanted me to come to Dubai, and I'm not saying any names, but I feel like that event they rig a lot of their fights. I'm not going to say who. And I don't want to go there and then, you know, just get done dirty. I'd just rather be fit in a fair event. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Slim was asking to come to Dubai in a month, and I'm just like, bro, and losing all this weight because, you know, Slim is a small guy.
He's a little bit.
So
yeah, the name obviously Slim.
And the event didn't make sense. I was just like, yeah, fuck that. And then FaZe Temperrr was the second option actually, and he ended up signing the dotted line, and I was like, okay, FaZe Temperrr. I did a little bit of research on him. People are saying he used to do martial arts, he used to do kickboxing, but I'm going to be honest, I've seen the clips of him, and nothing that I've seen of him phases me at all. It's nothing.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. Nothing that he's done, like, is really a threat to me. You know, I'm sparring way tougher guys in the gym, bro. Trust me. Like FaZe Temperrr is going to be a walk in the park.
Now, without obviously giving up game plan or anything, from what you have seen, and there's, you know, it's the YouTube boxing realm. There's not going to be a ton of footage out there from guys, right? From what you have seen, is there anything that you like as far as your matchup? And obviously, you're not concerned with what he can give you offensively, but is there anything that you see, holes in his game, things that you possibly could take advantage of from just what you've seen so far?
So you want to give it? You want me to give it?
No, I don't want you to. just in general, what do you think that you know he may lack? What do you think that you have an advantage just inherently?
I don't think FaZe Temperrr can take a punch, man. Once he realizes the power that's coming his way, he's gonna crawl up. He's gonna crawl up, and I'm gonna be pounding the shit out of him, bro. He has no idea what's coming for him. No idea.
So you know, obviously, I can see it on your face, man. I can see it in the way you respond to questions. There's a genuine, I don't want to call it disdain, but there's a genuine want to go in and hurt this man, right? There's some genuine damage coming to him, right?
Of course.
This is kind of the way your mindset is right now.
Yeah, because this is boxing. You know, this is YouTube boxing is something I've always wanted to get into. So this is honestly a way for me to prove myself that I'm up there with, you know, the good YouTube boxers. I think I want to compete at some point with people like Gibb, Austin McBroom, you know, the really like people that are up there. You know, I'm going to work my way up, and then people are going to see how much time I'm dedicating to this sport.
Not only are you going to this fight, and this is your first fight, it's Temperr's first fight, something that we don't necessarily take into account a lot when we do these events, and if you've never done them, and granted you have an athletic background, is the moment, right? You come into this ring, there's a massive crowd, you're a co-main event, you're on a big stage here. Yeah. Is that kind of factored into your training? Have you tried to prepare for that in any way?
this is another thing. I'm not sure how much I can say, but all I can say is that we have put myself in scenarios where I have a big crowd watching me spar, where I'm already used to that environment of a lot of people watching me spar. So,
you know, we talked about you and FaZe Temperrr and how this not only is, you know, immediately in your future, but this YouTube boxing thing, you think this is going to be something that you want, like you said, to take another level, right? Where do you see yourself, not overlooking Temperrr, because I know you're not doing that, but where do you see yourself in this next year taking this YouTube boxing thing? Is this something you want to do exclusively? Like you said, you want to get on the level of Gibb and Austin. Where do you see this journey going for you?
Well, I'm going to be taking as much opponents as I can, beating anyone that comes my way, and slowly building my name up.
And I just want to clarify this for the audience. How many months of training have we had?
I have had I've been training since last year, February.
So full year now.
Yeah.
The confidence is just oozing out of you, man. You think you're just gonna walk in, and I don't blame you, right? Like you're talking about putting in that hard work.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, like I said, we're not gonna get into your specific strategies, but you're putting in the hard work. You're sparring pro guys. What do you think about guys like Austin McBroom in the ring?
He's good. Austin McBroom is good. That would be a good fight. If I can get that fight, that would be a very good fight. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do with the whole Showtime boxing and Gibb. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but. He has to clear his name, mate, before he tries going over there.
No, this is listen. Austin's got to clear checks before he clears his name. That man's got to clear a lot more than his name. But it just interesting. I want to bring it up. What do you think happens in that fight, Gibb and Austin? If it goes down tomorrow, who wins?
I had this discussion the other day with my boy. I don't know, man. I feel like Gibb's cardio is through the roof, but at the same time, I don't think Gibb can take a punch, evidently, from the time Jake Paul clocked him. And I think Austin McBroom is a very powerful guy. So
Austin straight punches are no joke.
Yeah,
I definitely saw that. I mean, obviously Bryce was there like a pinata to be hit, but the straight punches do land with some force, no doubt.
If it's a no head guard 10-ounce fight, oh man, I don't know. It's tough.
It's a fun one though, huh?
Yeah. I think I'm leaning towards Austin. I'm leaning towards Austin just because of the power he has. I don't think Gibb can take that power shot yet. I'm not too sure. I may be wrong.
Now, what I will tell you, and I don't know if you guys are doing this in the UK, I've heard around the rumor mill, I can't say, I can't give up the sources to you, Kenny, but I've heard that Alex and Temperrr are training together.
Oh, really?
Just a little bit. I've heard a little bit about it. So what do you think of that? Why are you laughing?
Oh, Temperrr is so fucked, Wade.
Okay.
Is he just trading with Alex? That's it.
No, I think that they have had a couple of sessions together.
Oh, okay.
Just to kind of gauge,
okay.
Not as a main spar, but they are doing some sparring.
I'll take that back. Okay, never mind. But I think that's good. As a team, that is good. That is good because
just to build rapport, right?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, would you guys consider maybe you and Deji going into session and training together and doing something like that?
I have messaged Deji. We're trying to train together at some point. We're trying to even spar each other at some point. So
I think it's good, man. I think it's good to know relatively where your I don't want to say teammate, but where relatively you're at compared to other people on the card, and just to make sure you can give some insight, maybe again. Find some things that they may not be seeing in their camp, and the same vice versa for them.
Yeah,
right?
So for sure.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
All right, so I got one last one for you, Kenny, and this one's the one that I really want you to envision again as much as you can for me today. On March 5th, you're walking to the ring. That first bell rings.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. It's on. How does this fight go? How does it end? How do you see your hand getting raised, man?
Ooh. All right. So I see myself toying with him a bit, breaking him down, slowly breaking his soul down with my jab, going to his body, his head, slowly breaking his soul. And then I think around round 4, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go to finish him.
All right, man. There it is. King Kenny predicting a 4th round KO. Correct. Yes, 4th round KO.
Yeah.
After, like you said, you have a little bit of the snack to begin the meal. You got the first entree. You can chop up that, and then you finish it off with a little dessert, huh?
Yeah.
Any shot in particular that you like? Again, not giving too much away. Any shot that you like? Yeah, okay. All right, we'll keep that. We'll keep that there. Listen, Kenny, man, congratulations on being on the card. Listen, this is a massive opportunity. I know you know that. And again, obviously, I'm going to be covering everything and anything leading up.
Yeah.
You guys are this is a dream of mine, and you guys are allowing me to do that. So thank you. I appreciate you being here today, man. I can't wait to see you fight on March 5th.
I can't wait to see you too as well. Can't wait to meet you because you're commentating, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
this
I'm
is
there.
gonna be sick to meet you, man. Because I love watching your breakdown videos. So
appreciate that.
I showed my coach it actually. He said, yeah, he knows his shit.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Now listen, I'm blessed to be a part of it, and you guys are making this all possible. Any last thing you want to plug? Anything you want to tell your fans out there where they can find you? They know that. You're the biggest members of the UK YouTube scene. But anything you want to tell them on the way out today, man?
Temperr is fucked. Follow me on all my social medias are King Kenny TV. Beta Squad is coming back, so you should see us coming back soon, very soon.
There we go.
With some
there we
good
go.
videos.
Missing those videos. We need those.
Yeah, so that's about it.
By the way, I need more big bundas in the videos. You know what I'm saying? We're in COVID right now, so I'm gonna need a little bit more. You know what I mean? I need a little help.
Don't worry, man. We got you, Wade. We got you.
Okay, appreciate that. Guys, make sure you guys follow King Kenny on all his socials. Buy your tickets for this event, March 5th. I want to see you all in person. I know King Kenny does as well. Pay-per-view going on sale very, very soon. King Kenny, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you.
All right, man. It's been a pleasure. Peace.
All right, so there you have it. And what else is there to say but that King Kenny is super confident against FaZe Temperrr. Had a lot to say about what he's going to do to this man. You heard it yourself. He's predicting a 4th-round knockout after playing with his food, toying with him, as he said. And there's really only one way to end off this video with the question that I think we all want to know. What does FaZe Temperrr think about this? I don't have those answers just yet, but very soon, guess we'll find out.